December 2018, CROSSFIRE Stars begins a new fight. CFS 2018 will gather 24 top teams from 11 regions around the world in Taitung and Nanjing, China for Project S. December 4th to 6th, the group stage matches, the tournament stage quarterfinals, and semifinals will take place in Taitung. December the 8th, event matches for CROSSFIRE HD featuring top teams will be awaiting in Nanjing. December the 9th, the CROSSFIRE Legends tournament along with the CROSSFIRE final matches will determine the CFS 2018 World Champions. Guns are locked and loaded, and players are ready for an intense clash. CROSSFIRE Stars 2018, together in Taitung and Nanjing, China. Together, roaring with enthusiasm inside the arena of battle. Together, making history to become the true legend of CROSSFIRE.
Hello, my name is Base. I'm from the European team Inter Sports.
Tôi đến từ Việt Nam và team game của tôi là Ali.
Hi, меня зовут Алексей.
Và vị trí tôi chơi trong team boss đó là tôi là leader và số năm tôi chơi là đã được 10 năm.
I'm the leader and the sniper of the team and I've been playing this game for 9 years.
Мой старший брат показал мне эту игру. Так я начал играть. Все.
I think it was my brother who introduced me to the game. He showed me the game and ever since I loved playing it.
Lần đầu tiên tôi tiếp xúc đó là ngày đầu tiên ra mắt game ở tại Việt Nam và cũng không giấu gì các bạn, Ali là một người rất là mê thể loại FPS.
I think it was in 2013 when I first heard of CFS, but the first 2 seasons I didn't qualify for it, and then in 2014 we finally managed to qualify for it, and this is where I first attended my first CFS.
Я играю в CROSSFIRE уже 8 лет, и из них играю 5 лет профессионально. Я являюсь капитаном команды ruLegends и также снайпером.
Con đường của Ali đến với chuyên nghiệp đó, Ali nghĩ đó là một cái duyên. Và cái duyên đó bắt đầu từ năm 2014 là cái chức mà Ali đạt được là Á quân thế giới CFS tổ chức ở tại Hàn Quốc. Rất cực kỳ là vinh dự, cực kỳ là hạnh phúc vì là
Чему я научился в CROSSFIRE, это тому, что как нужно играть в команде, в первую очередь, как нужно взаимодействовать с тиммейтами и идти на компромиссы.
I think it changed me a lot, this game. It showed me how to win and how to lose and how to handle it if you lose. It showed me how to handle a team.
Thoạt đầu thì gần như là rất nhiều người không cho đó là một cái cách làm tốt vì họ còn quá nhiều ý kiến không tốt về game. Thì khoảng thời gian đó rất là khó khăn đối với Ali vì gần như là không có ai ủng hộ cả. Mãi sau này khi có những thành công, có những giải đấu và được mọi người công nhận đó là một môn thể thao điện tử thì như bây giờ thì Ali nghe đó là một kết quả xứng đáng.
I think the game itself improved a lot. I really love that CFS gets bigger every year. The tournament improved from year to year. The players and the teams got better. It's really nice to be here every time. I really love it.
Я желаю CROSSFIRE только становиться лучше и лучше, и желаю процветания этой игре.
Điều mà Ali muốn nghĩ nhiều nhất và muốn nói nhiều nhất đó là mong muốn CFS cũng như là Tencent sẽ tiếp tục xây dựng con game này càng phát triển để cho những game thủ chuyên nghiệp họ sẽ coi như đây là một công việc thật sự.
Hello and welcome back. It is our final quarterfinal match here at CFS 2018. One more team progresses through to a best-of-3 semi-final this afternoon, Jordan. We have a serious potential for 2 China versus Brazil semi-finals.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's the way that it's looking at the moment.
Yeah.
Obviously, this next matchup, AG and ruLegends. And while ruLegends have definitely not been any pushovers, this is all gamers we're talking about. The most recent winners of CFPL, what's potentially looking like maybe even the best team in this tournament on the last few days of results. So definitely a scary prospect, I think, for whichever teams do end up going up against them.
Yeah, I think the team from ruLegends probably would have preferred almost any other team.
Literally any other team.
Yeah.
Literally any other team.
So
Although they did lose to Carvin, so you got to ask a few questions there.
10-8 though,
Whoa.
pretty close.
Yeah.
I feel like you come back into that, you think, hey, maybe we get a different map, maybe we've figured some things out, maybe we have a better chance. But against AG, how much of a chance do they have?
Well, if we thought N9 was any good, this guy's EQ, it's a whole nother level.
You reckon?
Pretty much on the same level, actually. But yeah, I do reckon.
Pretty much on the same level.
But basically, his statistics have been pretty outstanding, even against a team of the level of Execration, you know, getting 20 kills across that game. You know, and his kill-death ratio is something to notice as well, 2.86. So, you know, he's definitely a star to watch out for this AG team. But as I say, team, together, everything for these guys is on the line. China's pride. This team is the #1 team in China so far, if you were to ask the pundits.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely the winds of change against Super Valiant and for AG. But I think for the Chinese fans, they would really be happy to see an all-China grand final, which is something that they have missed out on quite a few years running, actually, to the surprise of a lot of people.
Yeah,
actually.
HG was a bit of a surprise last year, not making it to the final.
Disappointingly, yeah.
This All Gamers lineup has played 2 matches so far at CFS 2018. One on day 1, one on day 2. They went 10-5 up against Black Dragons. I think, to be fair, considering how well Black Dragons has played across the last couple of days, there's quite a bit to take away from that. And then, as you said, they played against Execration and 10-5 there as well. So 2 relatively easy matches, it kind of feels to me, for All Gamers so far. At least the results have indicated that whilst the opponents may have been good, All Gamers was just that much better. On the other side of the arena, it is, of course, ruLegends. ruLegends have had a bit of an interesting run. As you said, they did lose to Carbon. They were the second team, the second seed out of their group. And that was relatively early on, I think, as well, was it? That was at the end of the first day coming through.
Yeah. So it was the second game of the group for them.
Yeah.
And yeah, basically they fell away towards the end of that game. Carbon was able to get up on top of them. And yeah, to be honest, they just haven't looked as strong as we thought they were. So for me, that leaves a big question coming into this game as one of the foreigners' best hopes. Coming up against the Chinese, best hope. So, you know, you put it on that level, China being such a great nation in CROSSFIRE, I really struggle to see ruLegends coming up on top here unless they really fix their issues with their form.
Yeah, ruLegends also made their way out of the group up against Boss in the lower bracket final, and that went to overtime.
That was
as
hardly
well.
convincing.
Yeah, 13-9. So whilst they seem to find form finally there in the overtime section 4-0, the match itself was actually quite close. So for me, Jordan, it is very hard to look past All Gamers in this matchup.
Yeah, most definitely. For ruLegends, it has been, I think, a little streaky. We've definitely seen flashes of brilliance, but at times they have looked a little bit poor.
Yeah.
For All Gamers, it's really been anything but that. All of their matches have been really, really solid. They haven't really been particularly challenged too hard, but they really haven't needed to be. As so far, so good for this Chinese roster.
So let's talk about maybe the map.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
ruLegends starting on the defensive side first.
Yeah, that's definitely a big thing.
So the process was All Gamers vetoed out Ankara, ruLegends vetoed out Black Widow. Mexico was the map that was randomized. And as you said, Ian, ruLegends going to be starting off on defense. So that's, at least they've got that going in their favor, right?
Well, look how it turned out for the Brazilians in the last game. A cracking 8-1 first half. If they
Yeah.
could lock something out like that, look, now I'd be very interested to see if they were able to mimic that play style that the Brazilians had, where they had that very, very forward defense, eliminating that middle choke point completely. I want to see how All Gamers deals with that.
Well, I think it's going to be a tough one for ruLegends here, no matter what. All Gamers have been running and gunning all week long and looking in fine form, but it is a best of one. They are starting off on defense. This is probably their best shot at making it work for them. Let's see who goes through to our semi-final up against INTZ. Is it All Gamers or is it ruLegends?
A lot of questions to be answered for AG. Obviously one of the two remaining Chinese teams within this tournament. They've been searching for a win at CFS for quite a few years. They've been around for a long time, this roster, but haven't had any success when it comes to this massive tournament. The same really can be said for ruLegends. But for ruLegends on the defense to start off with, a little more favorable AG. Lots to have a look at.
Well, they've gone through the three-man hit squad in the underpass. They're going to fall back after not finding anything. That's allowed ruLegends to get that middle control that we talked about. And we'll just have to wait and see how that utility is able to lock AG out of this sector. The whole team here, all 5 players for AG, huddled up into this one bottleneck of the map. And this is where ruLegends' defense capabilities will get tested for the first time.
ZY going to cop a grenade to the face, takes a fair bit of damage for that. Treek as well, getting tagged up a little bit in that small exchange, but no one going down just yet. Interested to see how things are going to go when Treek does have the sniper in his hands. All right, now hanging on to the AK. So far, so good. AG starting to make some inroads into the box halls, into the middle. No kills as of yet. The first frag of the game goes the way of ruLegends, courtesy of Stray, and he'll actually manage to find 3. AG falling apart a little bit in this round as the individuals stand up tall for ruLegends. They do not want to give up control of that area of the map, and it's just ZQ left alive now for AG. In a 1v3. Definitely doable, though.
Absolutely. A lot of time left on the clock. He is running around with the pistol out.
I mean, look at the HP of these ruLegends
Very low.
players. Too.
Everyone is just one tap away.
XLR catches him on the side, and ruLegends will start off with the first round. Defense-sided map, though. Let's not get too excited. I don't think ruLegends are getting ahead of themselves either.
Okay, well, much of the same here from All Gamers. Going to go check that underpass. And move on from there. See if there's any aggression from ruLegends, but instead, it'll just be the same as what we've seen already. Nice and slow strategy here for All Gamers, and ruLegends not taking any risks unnecessarily. That's what you would expect in a game of such caliber as we get towards the business end of this tournament.
Yeah, I think this may, on paper, be the best game of the quarterfinals. Carbon versus INTZ was supposed to be quite close as well. And it was, but ruLegends, if they can really match AG here, it will definitely be a battle. It will be very exciting to watch. AG starting to creep up now through the underpass, getting control of some areas of the map. TMQ will spot a player, but Trace, perfect timing on the peak, catches them off. It's a 2-for-1. As TF will at least trade out Vice, but all in all, ruLegends, they're looking solid today. Their timing is on point.
Yep. That was spectacular stuff there. And you can see across the board, ruLegends are slowly starting to warm up into this match. And AG, they're taking it very slow. They're taking their time with these plays. And that timing actually, like I said, for Carbon, it gave them enough time to adapt. So 4-on-3 now. That's going to give ruLegends a chance to team up, stick to their duos. ZQ, one of the star players for All Gamers, not yet able to assert himself on this match. As we can see, All Gamers grouping up again. Middle control given up. Unnecessary to hold that part of the map any longer with only 30 seconds left and a player advantage. They can afford to sit back on the site. Work their numbers, yeah, definitely.
TF gets across without being spotted. 20 seconds here for AG to work with. They'll need perfect entries onto this B site. But there are 2 ruLegends players over there right now. And with the time running down, ruLegends should be able to win this round, though there's the 2 perfect entries I was talking about. Bomb plan is going down. It's been denied, and the round will go the way of ruLegends. No time for AG to get the bomb down.
Well, here we go again.
Treek not slowing down from the last match that we watched of him.
Yep.
Very loud and proud.
Well, it worked until it didn't against the Vietnamese. Let's see how long they can keep it up against the Chinese. Very forward stance for Drace. Saw Vinny attempt this position a lot. Try and counter the timing with all gamers coming in, then a flash will come through. You can see this is the new meta, Jordan. We didn't see this much contention for the box hall last year. That grenade doing basically nothing. It does pose a bit of question to the design of the map and the choke point that we see here. Very difficult to get past. But you know, it's those inherent biases in a map that makes it so fun. Here comes the flash and the smokes. We'll see if it will be enough. All gamers posed to strike.
Drace playing the off angle, not expected, but a 1 for 1. And then a 2 for 2. But overall, AG come away with actually 3 frags. Favourable for them this time, which is what they've been lacking thus far. ruLegends have always won those exchanges, and not so this time. C4 on the rotate for AG. Plenty of time to work with still. Looks like it'll be toward the A site that they do venture.
Yep. You can see ruLegends, while they're not working together, they're in close proximity. They'll be able to hopefully trade out on any information they are given. I feel like Treek is just doing the math quickly, trying to figure out what part of the map that all gamers actually do have control over. And there you go, he spots them out in the box walls.
XUR, a big play, has the pistol out now. 3 go down. ruLegends.
Huge play by XUR. 1 versus 2 with the pistol. Gets the job done.
How on earth has he done that one? You can say, oh, sure, this map defense sided. That is not just from defense bias.
No, that was just sheer balls and aim.
3-0 now for ruLegends. AG have to start thinking a little bit more about this. Go back to the drawing board.
Yeah, you can see they're very far back. ruLegends as well. Again, 3 players toward A. It is just Treek, though, in the middle hallway there. A couple of the grenades to go into A to try and get someone in Stray's position. You can see he's done very little damage to him. You can see the attempt here for all gamers. They have the players jumping up from the side hall, as well as the players coming in from the blacklist spawn. But it hasn't been enough up until this point. 1:20 on the clock. Time wasting down. All gamers running out of time.
Rice on a corner, not checked. It's actually Stray, though, that will line up too. We'll finish off with a third. And that is going to be ruLegends once again with a supremely confident round.
It's like everything all gamers are trying, ruLegends are actually prepared for it. They know the strat book for all gamers. There's no questions asked. It's just as simple as that. They know what AG are about to bring every single time. The question is for me is how long can they keep this up? And how long do AG need on their defense? How many rounds do they need, rather? They've been very quiet so far, not very vocal either. It's the first AG game we've casted, Jordan.
Yep.
Oof, that grenade would have been perfect a little bit earlier. I just don't know where they're going to find their in at this point. They tried to go fast last round. ruLegends gave them the whole middle. Took them a minute to figure that out. And once they did, they executed onto the A site. 3 players there, and they happily defended with smoke grenades in tow.
Job's not yet done for ruLegends, though.
No.
Time and time again, we've seen this map be heavily defense biased. So 4 is not nearly enough. 5 not enough. even 6
Well,
against AG.
8 nearly wasn't enough.
Exactly. I don't think there's a point at which, as RU Legends, you sort of sit back and say, we've done enough
Yeah.
in this first half.
Yeah.
Minute on the clock now, AG. They have not done a whole lot just yet in the round.
Good crossfire here between Stray and Vice.
Where's the smoke, though?
They also have the other...
Oh, Vice! He finds the timing! And TMQ and Zai go down. Looking for 3 is Vice. He'll have to make the reload. Actually gets cleaned up by the grenade.
Nice grenade.
Very nice indeed. 3v3 now, but ZQ tagged up heavily. LXM
Yeah.
also a little low.
Well, ZQ's been given a pretty hard task of coming up this A alleyway. Unless he
XLR.
does get it some sort of... Oh, my
That
lord.
timing. Oh, is XLR even going to check this? It doesn't look like he will. ZQ, he's going to get a kill for free.
Oh,
no, he's not even looking.
Oh, my lord.
No way.
Yep.
What on earth is this?
Hello, boys.
Turn around. Someone turn around.
This is actually going to work in RU Legends' favor now.
Huge from XLR. He's gotten away scot-free. Treek with a 1-for-1. But that is enough for RU Legends. Oh, no. It's all gone wrong for AG.
Wait till you watch that one back, boys.
That is not going to be very fun, I don't think.
No, well, you can see the look on the face of all gamers.
Chinese fans are ripping out their hair right now.
They're not having fun at all.
And the Russian fans are absolutely cheering. Gotten away with a little bit of luck there, and maybe that's what you need. Maybe that is the difference now.
Yep.
For RU Legends. 5-0.
Well, let's see. What can they do now? All gamers running out of answers. 4 rounds left in the half. RU Legends flawless so far on the defense. Again, you can see RU Legends thinking, well, look, nothing's worked for them so far. What haven't they tried? So they've added a little bit more attention to the underpass. They've given up a lot of the territory in Vauxhall. In mid here. The smoke comes out from all gamers. The attack imminent. Treek going to fall back off that. And now it's up to Vice.
Here comes the flashes out from AG, which will allow them safe passage into middle. RU Legends not using anything to keep that at bay. CY pushing on forward, has spotted Drace out there, I think, but he'll cross into the bomb site. Treek goes down very quickly.
Wow.
An opening now for AG, and maybe their first round of potential here as ZQ finds 2 kills. TMQ with 1, and Drace in a 1v3, stuck in the smoke. Too many players surrounding him. AG have got at least 1 round on the board now.
Beautiful work by AG. Again, RU Legends gave up that whole middle. And AG, once they figured that out, they used their flashbangs to get across the choke points effectively. They got all the way into the B site. ZQ getting a great shot despite being flashbanged. And that entry onto the B site proving to be too costly for RU Legends. The rest of the team, the rest of the defense just crumbles on that. And they're going to adapt. They're going to take back middle. I think this is a good opportunity for all gamers to think, well, if they're here, then they can't be watching underpass too well. But again, that crossfire on under's very hard to get out of.
Super important now for RU Legends to ensure that they don't let AG back into this map.
Yeah.
Give them 1, sure, but respond straight away with a couple of rounds of your own.
Yeah. When you catch the favorite napping a little bit at the start of the game and you get a bit of momentum, it's very important that you stick to what worked. At the same time, AG...
Oh, something has definitely shifted. AG starting to have the better of it now. They're getting the timing where it was RU Legends before that had that 4v2. Once again, AG, the team that have the advantage, has the hot streak of RU Legends run dry already.
It's not over yet. We've seen some crazy performances from these Russians.
XOR struggling with the flashbangs, but he'll survive for the moment. Takes the challenge into middle. Will be overwhelmed. ZQ. 2 very nice rounds in a row. And you can hear AG starting to get quite loud now.
Yeah.
You know what that round means.
Absolutely.
It means the momentum is starting to shift.
Well, it shouldn't change a whole lot, to be honest. RU Legends just need to keep doing what they were doing before. While AG did get A pretty good entry onto that last round. What can you say, really? It's that grenade that they're doing that seems to be knocking Vice out without a fight, making him useless, rendering him useless. And this A defense not really having a chance after that. Very patient game from all gamers, sending a few players towards the underpass. Now, that's a first. Remember when we were watching the Koreans? They used to come and check this box every round on the defensive side, Jordan. Yeah. Well, let's see if
Not in this tournament anymore.
No, right? See if it punishes them. Again, despite being grenaded multiple times, Vice will take up that position once more.
Lots of utility being thrown in. Vice.
Bit of a miscommunication from the Russians. Again, flashing Vice.
But maybe it'll still work out for them. A 1-for-1. Huge amounts of players from RU Legends into middle this time. And a 3v2 now turns into a 2v2. Jason Treek left for RU Legends.
Yeah, TMQ coming up on that flank, actually doing a lot of work.
Backing away just in time.
Backstabbing the players on the A side. A minute left on the clock, though. All gamers are going to regroup. Head over towards that A alley. If the Russians play together here, hold that A site. It's fairly obvious TMQ has fallen back off unders now. Yet to find the C4 should be a dead giveaway about what's about to happen. Drace holding that A site all on his lonesome. And Treek very far away, maybe unable to help.
And Drace has been solid, so I think it does fall on his shoulders to be...
Oh, it'll be a big ask if they come in together. Oh, they've gotten across scot-free. And now the pressure lies on Treek.
Well, he's still watching the underpass at the moment.
Yep.
So
you can kind of watch both. You can kind of watch both here.
Yeah.
But, ooh,
17 seconds.
A fake. They've tapped their AKs toward B, and now...
Might be their undoing as Drace is there to spot them with 10 seconds. It's a crossfire for him and Treek. And Treek gets one. Drace just needs to hang on. 5 seconds more. Will be long enough. But being charged upon by TMQ. It'll be Drace.
Such an important round. Every single round on this defensive side is very important for RU Legends. And you can see, again, AG put back in their shell.
Took a while.
Took a while. They're back, though.
7-2 wouldn't be too bad of a result for RU Legends.
Nope.
Is it enough? Well, I guess we have to wait until the second half.
That's what I want to know, because AG are getting shut out in a very similar fashion to what Carbon were. And they don't seem to have any more answers. I mean, those grenades on device did work. But again, it did come down to a bit of an RNG battle.
Again, more presence there from RU Legends. Double stacking the box.
Yeah. More presence than under a Christmas tree, Jordan. Boom-tish.
That's unfortunate, I guess. If you've only got 2 presents.
Standard, really.
One of them is socks.
Oh. And the other? Undies.
Yeah.
Everyone knows. Oh, the underpass attack for all gamers for the first time. 3-man hit squad. It's going to cause problems for Stray and Treek, but it looks like it might just be a fake, and it might just be what they need. Maybe this is the distraction they were hoping for to get into the A-halls.
I don't know, though. Like, the RU Legends have not moved at all.
No, and as they shouldn't. Here we go. So, smoke grenade is a fake. Treek, he's doing the 360s, checking anything going to be, but it's not possible.
Once again, AG will press the attack in the same position as they have been throughout this half. It hasn't been working up to this point, but May once again, Drace, the one. XUR trying to back him up, but it's really all Drace at the moment. Cannot get a third. And RU Legends fall by the wayside in the final round of the half. 3 up for AG. And 3 may just be enough.
Yeah, that's a lot to celebrate, isn't it? If they're able to put up something like that, RU Legends not really having a whole lot of trouble. And I think, yeah, RU Legends have got to be concerned. 4 rounds on the attacking side when most players...
3.
Oh, sorry, 3 rounds on the attacking side. Well, no, what I mean is they need 4.
Oh, yeah.
And they need 4 to win when the bomb gets planted, what, once? And you're at all gamers? So, look, definitely a lot to celebrate for here if you're RU Legends and you can get through, but you're right, Jordan. 3 rounds, 4 rounds, asking for 4 rounds on the attack of Mexico against a quality outfit like all gamers.
Definitely could go either way at this point, but I don't think either team is feeling hugely confident about the position that they're sitting in at the moment. ruLegends will want to get out of the gates with a first round on the board in this second half, just to set the tempo a little bit for themselves.
Well, nothing fast from ruLegends to begin with. Very aggressive stance from all gamers, taking that A alley. That's a lot of risk to take.
ZY boosts it up.
Yeah.
I don't know that ruLegends will expect him here.
No way.
Not a position that we've seen anyone play from so far in this tournament.
Well, I mean, like I said, when you need to win, you pull out all the stops.
Yeah.
What will be quite interesting is, you know, that's one less player in the middle. That's one less player in A. And if they were to do a mid to B,
oh, they're going to walk right into it.
How many is he going to let pass? That's the question.
None. No, he's going to go for the aim battle. Oh, they almost lined up for him there. Could have been 3, but
oh yeah, I wonder how many he could have got with some discipline.
In the end, only 1.
Does get 1, and Vice is on a slither of health as well.
Yeah.
And that's going to give away the strategy for ruLegends. So luckily they didn't leave it till the end. Still a minute left to work something else out. Cheeky play by all gamers. 4-on-4. You'd think it benefit Blacklist. We'll see.
Yeah, splits the defense a little bit.
Yeah, just a bit. Just a tad.
Fairly quick rotates, though, on this map for the defense side.
They're getting quite far up here unnoticed. Well, it's going to be up to TF soon. He'll have immediate backup from A. TF goes down without a fight. 27 seconds left.
Nice start from XUR at least to bring the numbers game back in favor of ruLegends, even more so at least. Stray with the pincer strike into the A site.
Oh.
It will catch TMQ, but it has to be traded by Drace, and it gives CQ the opportunity to step up from the forklift. He shuts them all down, and AG definitely have something to get excited about after that round.
What did I tell you, Jordan? ZQ is an absolute god.
Yeah.
He's really put ruLegends to the sword there and around. They look very close, though. This is another point to make, Jordan. That round was a lot closer than we've seen for the attacking side on Mexico so far today. And it really came down to an individual effort from all gamers to save it. So ruLegends still doing pretty well for themselves.
Oh, you just have to wonder what would have happened if the player sitting in the corner would have gone down instead of having to have been traded. Reverting the attention away from him.
Yeah, also imagine like if they just let a couple walk past into the A site.
That's true, up in alley.
Yeah. Just let them go by. Stack your team up. But anyway. Maybe there's something we don't know, Jordan. Who would have thought that? They're going to be checking that spot from now on for sure.
Definitely.
Vice, obviously one of the players to get hurt pretty bad last round from that position. Middle holes taken up by AG again. Very similar to the meta as what we've seen so far. The flashbang here from TQM. Now look, we saw time and time again ruLegends team flash Vice here in this position. So the idea being they hold the flash until the attack comes in from ruLegends, which comes in now. Then the flash comes and ZY goes on the front foot. Oh, very far up for Treek on the A alley.
What kind of value can he get from the position, though? It's one thing to have it. You need to be able to make it work. A 1-for-1, XUR trading out. Vice charging on forward as well. He gets 2. Stray will continue the attack on the other side of the map as well. AG falling apart across the side. TF to try and clutch this out for his team, but runs into both the ruLegends players. And ruLegends are not keen to give up control of this map just yet.
Yeah, and that was a tempered celebration as well, Jordan. It isn't over yet, but they were very happy with that.
Yep.
They need to do a lot better than that, though. They can't just settle for one round on the attack. They need to stretch it out a little bit further. That attack was very well timed, catching AG off guard completely. Unable to work together as a team. They just got decimated one by one. And the defense capitulated.
ruLegends is being given a lot of room now in alley.
Well, this alley is the ticket, isn't it? If you've got 2 players in the box hall, that's going to leave just one person watching this alleyway. You could maybe even force a fake. the fact that they even get across, that's interesting.
It's a nice grenade into the forklift, catches DQ, puts him down just about to half HP.
Well, you could see the idea was to get 2 of them there, but one obviously goes awry. Now, 2 players still in middle for AG. Full health, so not a concern. Okay. That's a nice smoke from Vice. That might allow them to get in there, but you can see the real attack is coming in the underpass, where it is just TF. And again, he failed last time. Will he fail again?
Dre's pushing forward, flashed out for a little bit, but the corner is going to be checked. TMQ in the meanwhile, though, has been able to get a couple of players ready for him. And Vice, Stray, they're stepping up the A-bomb site now, in control of ruLegends. ZY, the last alive for AG, and again, another 2v1.
This is a must-win round for ruLegends. How many opportunities like this will you get?
Not many. ZY will try to shut it down. 36 seconds for him.
Oh!
Great shot onto Vice. Needs just one more. Stray tag down.
Stray does what the Russians need, and they know they're so close to winning.
Get your hand off my chair.
Yeah. The referee says that's enough of that. We won't have yelling at our Chinese players.
Settle down, mate. 8-4 though. ruLegends, definitely they can feel it.
Well, if you beat AG, you instantly become the favourite of this tournament. Superseding them, but let's not get ahead of ourselves, okay?
I don't know, man. I'm still on that Super Valiant hype train.
Yeah.
Let's go back to Monday when we were asked who we thought would win.
Yep, no, that's true. I did say I thought ruLegends Super Valiant Grand Final. And wouldn't that be a final? Anyway, AG still in this to win it. They just need to sharpen up their defense a little bit. But so far, ruLegends actually do look the stronger team. You can see that on the scoreboard.
Yep.
And even on the attacking side, they've been getting a lot of territory for free. They've been able to execute into the site, plant the bomb multiple times.
Yeah, maybe the next Chinese team to get knocked out is AG.
Oh, wouldn't that be something? And you know what? In that situation as well, that's where Carbon will have to be looking at themselves.
Yeah.
Being pretty
What
bitter.
if we could have had that best of 3 against ruLegends, a team we've already beaten in this tournament. No opportunity for them now. It'll be INTZ's job.
All right, Exua's gotten across. ZY perhaps aware of it.
Oh, cheeky spot for him, but checked by ruLegends. TMQ, what a great spray down. Keeps his team alive, 1v2. Treek has been a little quiet in this match, but has an opportunity now to really put a nail in the coffin of AG. Just trying to find the timing, trying to find the 1v1s.
Yeah, he wants to force the issue here, doesn't he? He has to retrieve the C4. The timing might not be in his favor. If he leaves, he takes his eye off that door. You see that little gap? That's what he was aware of. He's picked up the C4 now. As soon as he starts to plant, you'd think the attack will come in from AG.
It's a safe plant for him, but it means that he can't really get out of that position. Does spot the door and sees no one. Players are out now from AG. Treek goes down. AG with another round. Prolonging it.
Yeah. Ajayo's come out again from AG. Although, like I said, Jordan, how many times are you going to let ruLegends into the bomb site to plant, and how many times are you going to leave it up to an after plant position retake and get away with it?
Not wrong. Very fast from ruLegends this time, straight into middle. AG seem to be aware of it as they throw a few utilities back and fall away into the bomb site. At the end of that skirmish, though, no one really losing too much
Bit
HP.
of a stalemate.
Yeah, middle not controlled by ruLegends yet. They're not keen to push through the smoke, but if they did, it's theirs for free. Lots up in the air right now.
This Ali has been instrumental for the attack on ruLegends. They're checking the corner now. Good to see. Yeah, Treek with a bit of a fake, showing some presence there to say, hey, we're here. A little bit obvious to me, even if I was all gamers, I wouldn't fall for that. 2 players shooting their AK at a wall simultaneously. Someone of AG's caliber wouldn't expect them to fall for something as simple as that.
Yeah, definitely a lot of experience on the side of AG.
Well, they've already got the halls here. You can see Treek just happy to run around with a smoke grenade out, but getting across this bottleneck towards A is going to be the tough part. Flashbang needs to come over. The smoke just being enough. Now, AG know B is open. They do have Drace for ruLegends in the underpass. Maybe try and get some attention from TQM or even TF. allowing the players for RU Legends to cross into the B site. Let's see how successful this attack will be.
Stray pushing in quickly. The flashbang keeping LXM busy, but not for long enough as he will grab 2. The trades are good from RU Legends, however, and now they control the B bomb site and the middle. Can get the bomb down, courtesy of Vice. Treek is low on HP. If he can get even 1, makes the job doable for Vice.
Yeah. Treek in a very odd position
look at
here.
this.
Yeah, should catch all gamers off guard, but it could be too.
Ooh!
Oh, they're going to line up for Vice. He knows it too. He falls back, saves his life. Treek will come up now.
No way!
Treek! He's choked it.
He's missed all of the shots, but he's at least, well, not all of them.
If
he's
anyone
done
can
damage.
do it, if anyone can do it for RU Legends, it's Vice, getting them onto the match point.
Needs to turn around.
But if anyone can stop him, it's ZQ.
Oh, the timing.
ZQ, again, the savior for all gamers. We talked about him before the game.
Yeah, Treek is going to be kicking himself. He had the back of that last AG player. That would have been match point available for RU Legends, but they still have to work for that.
You've got to question what the players can actually hear.
Race pushing forward, gets the opening frag,
Oh.
and Stray continues on with that good work.
This is a good start for RU Legends.
Yeah, they've really kept the pressure on AG here. LXM has to get a double kill here once more. He's backed up by TF. It's a 2-man setup, but it's going to be completely wrecked by Vice. 1v2 now for ZQ.
Again, deja vu.
This time it's Drace and Vice. Drace will be the one checking the alley. ZQ starts to push on forward. Headshot out from him with the pistol. Vice has gotten the bomb down, but takes the peek right into the crosshair.
Very nice. Now RU Legends got to start asking some questions of themselves. If they can get that close and then fall at the last hurdle,
Yeah, dearie me.
work together, figure something out. ZQ now twice has rescued all gamers from certain defeat. Game could be over right now if it was not for him.
And that may be just a little bit too much rope having been given to AG.
The fast strategy paying off for RU Legends. They know they won't be able to do it twice in a row. Oh, I just could not believe that. With the pistol, no less? Is he just toying with them? Unbelievable scenes here. Okay, the smoke grenade going to allow RU Legends to cross mid. I hope not for it, though. Vice has been a standout for RU Legends on this side. Okay. All right, so the idea being that RU Legends have feigned being across toward B. The crossfire being forced now between LXM and TF. And the actual attack will be onto the A side.
There's a lot of players on A right now for AG. The flashes are good on both sides, but the entry's better for RU Legends as the player at Fork will fall as well. And it is just LXM.
Could they be one away?
Well, could AG secure another 2v1 here? Happened in the last round.
Bomb down.
Know roughly where LXM is going to come from. Nice post plant for RU Legends.
How many clutches can RU Legends lose?
Oh, I think he might have spotted out Stray there. LXM deciding not to push the issue just yet, biding his time, getting a lot of positioning up on the site. Might be able to get on top of these guys before they know what hits them. Vice, though.
Here we go. Match point for RU Legends.
AG on the precipice of being knocked out.
Like I said, Jordan, these rounds have gotten so close time after time after time for RU Legends. How many times can AG let it get that close? RU Legends never looked this weak on their defense.
You're exactly right. One more for RU Legends to put themselves in the semi-final against INTZ.
What a crazy way to be. That fake working out a charm. RU Legends reading this very well. AG getting punished for their forward stance in the middle, only leaving 2 players to back up into the A site. Looks like a 3-man push towards the side alley of A, but I don't think they'll commit. It'll be a double nade onto the forklift.
Doesn't look to have done too much damage at all.
Unfortunately, it doesn't. They'll fall back off this. You can see the C4 still remaining in mid.
Yeah, really just keeping AG interested for the moment.
Well, AG know now that there were 2 players at least toward that side hall. You're going to leave Vice there just in case they opt for a counter push, which is what I would do. You would know that they throw the 2 grenades and then they won't stick around, will they? You already have that information. But Vice stays, holds the alley. Now, this is where things get real dangerous for all gamers and ruLegends alike. Drace has full control of underpass. We know that is just left up for TF. A lot of pressure on TF so far this game. And the 2 players for AG in middle with the crossfire with TMQ.
Drace pushing up on point. Absolutely decimated by TMQ, and this is a little bit more like it for AG. A perfect round. Not a single player lost and barely any damage done by ruLegends.
I don't know what happened there, but the whole team just decided to come up through that middle choke point. Everywhere they looked, there was not a single player for AG. But they were there. And now
our first tiebreaker of the quarterfinals.
Yeah.
Exua, he's flashed out. Danger in mid right now for AG. Fast play from ruLegends, and it's kind of working out, but the C4 has been dropped in the worst possible position for them. Round the back, though, is Treek having a look through the underpass, decides better of it.
Well, it's going to ask the question for LXM. It's TF, the player who holds the underpass, has gone down.
AG.
So they need to be aware of that.
Yeah, AG just want to continue to smoke that bomb off.
A lot of pressure on LXM. Low HP to hold that C4. I wouldn't expect him to stick around too much longer once the utility dries up for all gamers. This could be the last round of the tournament for them.
Never say never.
Exactly. Well, they haven't given up. They've been defiant. They've shown a lot of fortitude to get to this point after quite a deficit in the first half.
The check is going to come out from ruLegends. It's a 1v2 again for ZQ. In fact, it was a 1v3 that he's even put down to 2. Can he do it once again? Spots out straight.
Oh my lord. Here comes the pistol.
Getting into the B bomb site though. Here's ruLegends and AG. It's all on ZQ's shoulders. He runs out of ammo, and it's ruLegends through to the semi-finals. AG knocked out the CFPL champions. Done in CFS. 1 Chinese team remains. That's Super Valiant. 2 years running the team that picked up the win. And
how many times can you rely on ZQ to save the day? Unfortunately, too many times is the answer. You can see now ruLegends coming across, shaking hands. And you know, you're all gamers, you've come in here. The target's on your back. And as you can see, the effect that has with the world's eyes on you, it's quite hard. A lot of pressure. Starting on the defense first for ruLegends turned out to be such an important part of their game plan.
Definitely a strong performance from ruLegends, but not without some flaws. There's some things that they can go back and look at to sort of improve on when it does come to these semi-finals, but that may be good news. If you're able to take down AG, now looking toward INTZ, I think ruLegends are perhaps licking their lips at an opportunity at the grand finals.
Yeah, where it's a prime position right now for them. They probably could not have hoped for anything better in this situation. A semi-final up against a team that is not from China. What more could you ask for, to be fair, both INTZ and ruLegends?
Well, like I said, they've arguably destroyed one of the best teams in China, so you would expect them now to make the grand final, even though they would be coming up against the likes of INTZ. So for me, everything everyone was saying before this tournament about the form of ruLegends, finally we get to see that come to fruition.
Yeah.
And can that carry on into Nanjing?
Well, that's the real question here, isn't it? And fortunately for us, it's a question that we'll be able to answer this afternoon. 2 best-of-3 semi-finals coming up very, very shortly. It's going to be a huge day of CFS 2018 right now. And, well, with only 4 teams remaining in the competition, and of those 4 teams, only 1 is from China. Super Valiant Gaming, the champions in 2016 and 2017. Now the final hope of China here at CFS 2018. And, well, that is a lot of pressure, Jordan.
Yeah, it certainly is, but you have to say Super Valiant had the cleanest run through their quarterfinal as well. Looking at the MVP for this matchup, it is going to be Stray. I think it's fairly similar to what I said about the INTZ match, where you really could have picked out any number of players from the ruLegends roster. Everyone seemed to chime in with a good performance of their own in certain individual rounds. Treek may have been a little bit quiet throughout that entire map, but we've seen him do some great stuff throughout this tournament to get ruLegends to this point. So
yeah,
it's been a five-man effort from ruLegends, and I think they're looking like a super solid outfit. And I'd probably be looking at them through to the grand finals up against INTZ, in my opinion.
Okay, Jordan, Ian, before we go to a very quick break, who is going to be the 2 teams in the grand final?
I'd say ruLegends and Super Valiant.
I have to agree, SV and ruLegends for me.
Well, there we go. The boys have put them down, ruLegends and Super Valiant. That is their pick for the grand final. But coming up next, it is our first semi, Black Dragons up against Super Valiant Gaming. We'll be back right after this.